Yo, what is good, everybody? Dusty4Kicks here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Rep versus retail, but they're not the exact same colorway. One is going to be the Dunk Low for the coasts, and then the other one is going to be the Dunk Low, the retail, for the laser orange dunks. So I don't really know which one to pick, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, so the top pair, the laser orange, is from Sneakers. Definitely do not recommend that seller. Half the time you try to buy the shoes and you can't even do it. What is the point in selling shoes? Bottom pair is from Joe. Brand new seller to me at least. A friend of mine recommended them and she wasn't wrong. These are pretty solid in my opinion. My girlfriend is definitely gonna love them when I finally let her wear them after this review. But I'm gonna put this information right here so you can check them out. So first thing I wanna talk about is the side panels. Now this isn't always true on dunk reps, just this specific one at the time. So the side panel right here is a little longer on the retail pair than on the rep pair. You can see there's more space right here above and below the swoosh than on this pair right here. Again, it's not something that's always going to happen. It just happened to have happened on this pair. So because there's so many differences in QC and stuff like that, I can't say this is an exact way to really LC your pairs. But as far as the swoosh go, they both have a nice slim taper and curve like they should. There's some variance with that, but pretty much this is how you want the swoosh to look. So that's pretty spot on in my opinion. Toe boxes are another thing to look at. A lot of times on reps, the dunk reps will have too thick of a toe box. On this pair, I think it's pretty solid. You can see them side by side and they're pretty much the same thickness. And they're actually pretty slim, both of them. So I think that's really nice to see. Midsole paint, a lot of times reps and retail will be very sloppy. I know all of you guys have probably seen rep pairs with really sloppy midsole paint in like QCs and stuff like that. But there is gonna be some variance between rep and retail. So that's not a way to really call out a rep either. All right, so right here we look at the outsoles. You have the whole print and everything with the Nike hit right there in the center. Again, they're pretty identical. Nothing you can really look at to see and say that these are a rep. They're also on the bottom of your foot, so nobody's gonna be able to know that part. Toe boxes again, pretty identical. You can see the toe box holes on both are pretty much the same alignment and also the same size for the holes. Laces, if you can get a little closer look, they have this gloss to them that a lot of the new pairs coming out have, like the black and white ones and probably the Michigan and all those colorways as well. There's just a weird like shine to them. Not sure why, but yeah. You can also check out the tongues right here. Right here on the retail pair, there is more lines of stitching right there before the tongue than on this one right here. Not sure why. It's not gonna always be like that on all the reps, but again, just for this specific pair, it happened out that way. Tongue tag is also a lot bigger on this pair than on this one. I think it's mostly because this one is folded over and cut off a little short on the bottom than on this pair. Again, that's something that's gonna vary between retail and rep. So again, something that you can't really call out and say that's why it's a rep. Insoles, you can see both kind of have that, I want to say like a waffle knit or foam knit kind of pattern for them. And then Nike and the swoosh, as well as the two R's, the registered trademark signs, are the exact same in size and everything like that. Obviously they're different color, but as far as that goes, again, that's going to be under your foot, so nobody's going to see that anyway, but just letting you know. All right, backside. So this is something that you see on a lot of dunk reps, actually. So this right here on the rep is a little taller standing. It's not a big deal. It's about, I don't know, maybe half an inch or so. But that is a difference that you can kind of use to LC. For some reason, I'm not sure why, a lot of the rep pairs are like this. Not sure if I can say all of the rep ones are, but this one specifically, and a lot of the other ones I've seen in the past have this problem. See, this space is a little bigger than on the retail pair, and then this space is a little smaller than on the retail pair. And that's because the whole thing is taller and they put this more down than this one. If you can see real close, the midsole size is the exact same, so it's the actual heel of the shoe that is changing the size and the height. But as far as that goes, heel tab, pretty much the same. There's gonna be some variances on retail and rep, but on this pair it looks pretty solid. Same with the Nike embroidery. There's sometimes the E that leans, that's on retail and rep, even though a lot of people wanna kinda complain about that. It happens on both. I've also seen way worse on reps and retail as far as Nike being slanted this way and that way and all that kind of stuff. Now we come to the medial side to finish it off. The swoosh right here, the space here above and below, is not that much different than the one above and below on this. This one got a lot closer than the lateral sides did. And that's what I was trying to say, where there is gonna be some difference in QC for reps and retail. So it's not always going to be, perfect. All right, so obviously I caught these for my girlfriend. And I'm gonna be completely honest. If I didn't get the win of these on sneakers, I don't think I would have ended up ever getting them for her. Because I don't really see these as a shoe that she would wear a whole lot or really need in her collection. I might be wrong, but they're a little too vibrant and pop and just out there for her. These, the Coasts, I can easily see her wearing daily because they're an easily slip-on kind of shoe that she likes. And she tends to get a whole lot more of the blue colorways. I've gotten her the University Blue Jordan ones, the Hyper Royal ones, like all the blue colorways she has. So I could definitely see her wearing these a whole lot more. But I don't know, in your opinion, which one would your girlfriend or significant other, or even you, which one would you wear more? The Dunk Low Coast or the Dunk Low in the Laser Orange? Alright guys, I appreciate you checking out the channel. I think that's it for me. Until next time, I'm Dusty4Kicks. Peace.